Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, the guy on a mission to educate, to inspire, and transform entrepreneurs and individuals. In this presentation, I'm going to speak about the critical registrations that need to be done when a company wants to operate in South Africa, particularly from the payroll perspective. Now, without further ado, allow me to say all the information and content that I share in these presentations is only for educational purposes. It cannot be taken as official advisory. Right. Allow me now to get into serious business. So, I'll look at one, registration with the CIPC or CIPC, two, registration with SARS, and then registration with the Department of Labor. Now, my concern is mostly on number 2, 3, and 4. But I'll also just touch number 1 because without number 1, the other ones cannot happen. Now, the company has to be registered with CIPC. Say a foreign company coming into South Africa, it has to be then registered with CIPC, which is the registrar of companies, or even a company that is being formed locally. It has to be registered with the CIPC, who is the registrar of company. The company will be issued with the registration, with the proof of registration, that is registration documents. So memorandum of association, certificate of incorporation, and all other documents that concerns and proof that the company is now functional. They are issued with the company registration number, which is the company's ID, to separate it from any other company. And then at the same time, the company is registered with CIPC is also issued with the income tax number. But the income tax number is coming from SARS, South Africa Revenue Services. Now, my concern is on the registrations that are more particular or peculiar to the payroll side of things. Now, once the company is registered, for them to operate, as soon as they employ one employee, they have to register that employee within 7 days with SARS, or at least apply for registration. Now, so they then get issued with the pay-as-you-earn number. So the pay-as-you-earn number is the same number that you find on this document called the EMP 201. EMP 201, which is submitted on a monthly basis, which is a monthly retainer. And on the EMP 201, you find there is PAYE, which is your tax. There is SDA, or Skills Development Levy. There is also UIF. But these two, they do not belong, these two collections, they do not belong to SARS. SARS will then give to the responsible authorities. So SARS is just collecting on behalf of, for example, UIF is just being collected on behalf of the Department of Labor. So once UIF is collected, it has to be sent to the Department of Labor. Now, there comes an issue. We have a UIF number here. We have another UIF number that is to be applied for at the Department of Labor. So there are two numbers. This number is automatically provided once the company is registered for pay-as-you-earn. You will find that, for example, the same payee number, the first one digit or two digits are removed. Then for UIF, the first digit is removed from the payee number and the U is put as the initial, in place of the initial number. Now, this is a completely different number. So what is happening here now will be, if a company is registered here and not registered here with the Department of Labor, it means money will be collected, sent to Department of Labor, but it cannot be allocated to the particular company. So when the employees of this particular employer go to the Department of Labor wanting to claim, they will find, they will be told that your company is not registered. Why? Because their company does not have a UIF registration number with the Department of Labor, but the employees have been contributing and he has been contributing through SARS. So it's like someone is phoning somebody, but the one who is receiving does not have network. It doesn't mean that the number that is, it does not exist. Yes, the number is there, but it is no reception. Until and unless there is an activation of reception by registering here, then these funds cannot be allocated. So employers and companies need to always register with the Department of Labor and get this UIF number from the Department of Labor. So there will be two numbers. I think that is clear. Then there's also need to register for the Compensation of Occupational Injuries and Diseases Act, so which is COIDA registration. And after registration, the employer will then pay an annual return, submit an annual return, and pay the applicable amount every year. If you find this information informative, if you find it helpful, if you find it interesting, please consider subscribing and sharing, so that every time when we produce such videos, you will be the first one to be notified. Thank you.